Robert. I'm done. Can't do it. The pressure. It's surmounting.
Got Robert coming in to commentate. Hey Tusk, would you do me a favor? Yeah. Would you give me a water? I'll give you the money.
Okay, yeah. Like, I don't know where the commentator waters are.
Is there commentator water?
No. You should ask, actually.
Well, Fish used to provide it.
Dude.
Yeah, ask him if commentators can have free water.
Huh? Hey, Danny.
You're already going. You're already going.
You're already going.
Tell him Austin said.
Yeah, tell him Robert said. Hey, dude, you have 2 names.
I mean, Fish usually does let commentators have free water, if I remember, at least at the old location.
Yeah, dude, that's just in water.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we already have Darklaw playing?
Oh, so, yeah, this is losers semis? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be Darklaw versus Ed. Ed got a lot further. This is the first time I'm seeing Ed and Rocket back. Honestly, I haven't seen them since Smash 4.
Dude, Tesla, just see a little sweaty. Okay, so Darklaw, like I was telling Tusk earlier, he's not the best player for losers side. He does play really well in winners, and I truly believe that he's really skilled. But when he comes to playing losers, I feel like he underperforms.
I can definitely see that. I'm not going to call him a new player because I really didn't know how much he was in Smash 4, but that's the thing I see with a lot of new players is that they're great in winners, but then afterwards they kind of not fall apart, but they just play a little bit worse.
Dude, he didn't bring me one, dude. Solid. Okay, yeah, and I think it's just an issue that I'm not sure it could just be how you are in the bracket. Like I know that Darklaw gets really far, so when you play into losers, it's more difficult. But normally when I either see Darklaw coming here winning it all, or going to losers and losing like the second set afterwards.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. But to be fair, a lot of time we see Darklaw in losers, he's already made it pretty far.
Yeah.
Well, of course, the opponents are going to be harder, so obviously, like when we see him in winners early, it's like, oh, he's playing great. But then, just a bias on our side.
Oh, yeah. I hate that little spike ball. It's so tedious to play against him.
Yeah, it's very tedious, but that's why I feel like people need to play more aggressive against DDD because you can knock it back.
Yeah.
Like with the right hitbox and the right timing, like people just need to learn the timing, and it's very easy.
The Nair on itself is really just pushes it back, and considering how useful the Nair is, it's kind of just throws it back right.
Both these players playing pretty even right now, I'd say, which surprised me. I mean, I know Ed is good. Obviously, he's made it loser semis, but I thought Darklaw was like maybe a higher echelon. But both of them keeping it really even right now.
Darklaw tends to go for kills based on his back airs. He doesn't really go for any kills from upstage. I think it's really different considering the playstyle. Usually if you go for, if you're playing for killing from upstage, you tend to go with down tilts more often.
Yeah.
But he goes completely based on airs. Oh, that hits. He goes completely based on airs, and because of that, he tends to focus more on doing back airs, and maybe that's a flaw. He also does kill with tilt, forward tilt.
Yeah, forward tilt a lot.
Yeah, but I rarely see him kill from overstage.
Yeah, I agree. This is the thing you got to be watching out for when you're playing Darklaw. When you're at hyperset on the ledge, you got to be careful how you get up, because he might just sit there and forward tilt you, and that kills pretty early, like around 120 so, something like that. And I know it killed me like 5 times when we played.
Grab him. Grab him.
Okay, getting just a whole bunch of Nair fairs.
Did you see yesterday's bracket at Goliath?
I saw that Hypey won, and I was happy.
Did you see that Darklaw beat Blue Striker?
No, I did not see that. He's been
so
wanting to do that
again today, but missed out. And I understand that Blue Striker knows that he played it poorly. He did only SD once though. So
yeah.
I believe that Darklaw's playing better.
Yeah.
At the same time, he needs to do well today and show that he's capable.
Yeah.
The issue is that if he beats Ed, he has to play against J-Boss next.
Yeah, and that's going to be rough. I mean, there's some days where you can beat someone who's better than you. Like, it's the thing I always tell new players is that you gotta
there
play.
we go.
Yeah, that was a quick back air. You always got to play to the best of your ability, because you can beat someone who's better than you, and you can be beaten by someone who's worse than you. It's just a matter of trying to play your best and doing as best as you can.
Yeah, it's so funny. I asked Tusk, hey, who'd you lose to? He's like, I have no idea.
That's what sucks. When you lose and you're like, I don't even know who I lost to.
They're new people, no names.
Yeah.
Or just, it happens. You can't expect to win according to your rank every single time. And that's why we at the same time, we love underdog stories. We love these upsets. We enjoy it as spectators, right? But we hate to see the same person win every single time.
Yeah. And it builds a lot of animosity against that person, too. All right.
Someday we'll get a switch. Hey.
Oh.
Alfred,
Anyways,
switch it.
both of them taking both of them
Okay,
dying
yeah.
pretty early. I mean, I think both of them were like, whatever, we'll take the stock. Right, getting that up tilt is actually a pretty good juggle tool, but the problem is it doesn't hit in front of it very well.
How do you think players perform or feel afterwards, after they SD? Or after dropping a stock at very, very, very low percent, such as like under 10?
It's rough. I mean, as a person who's been playing for 5+ years now, it's something that I think you never really get over. Like whenever you SD, you're just like, oh, if I didn't SD, I could have this or I could have this. But I feel like what experienced players do.
That was the first time that I saw him kill from over.
Yeah. What experienced players need to do, always do, is you gotta shrug it off. You gotta be like, all right, I lost that. That's that. I need to keep playing. I need to play better. But it sucks SD. We still see players SD, and it's gonna happen a lot more because we're early in the game, which is another reason why I feel like placements, not that they don't matter, but don't worry too much. Because we're still in the early game. People are learning their characters fully.
Yeah, that's why we decided to implement it kind of the rule as to play 3 tournaments and then you get plays, because a lot of players seeing themselves under 300 out of 600 people, right? You're already under half. It's kind of disheartening, so that's why we decided to implement that rule.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was super disheartened because I told you to combine all my names, and you did, and I was lower than I was before, and I was like, no.
I doomed myself.
I was so sad. But I'm in top 100, so I mean I'm happy with where I am right now. I just need to get more. I need to understand new matchups better.
A lot of players don't understand that it's incredibly difficult. There we go. That up air is going to take it. He's going to 2-0. And, yeah, Darklaw actually performing. No, it wasn't really a non-standard game. That's why we weren't really heavily commenting on it. It was just a lot of spike balls. And I think Ed didn't really play around anything else other than that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if I had anything to say to Ed, if you're watching this,